Alright, I gotta fix that mic. Give me 1 second. Ignore all of this. I'm just fixing my mic right now. I forgot I restarted my computer, so just bear with me while I do this really quick. It should be quick. I will also pull up the footage that I will be using. So the project that I'm going to be editing today is the Space opening. Had a event in Worcester this weekend. A venue called The Space, a small business, opened up officially, and I was there to capture it. Oh, great. Cool. You know, I might have to run it without it for now. But, oh well. Please let me know if the audio is just too terrible. Alright. So, I mean, pretty much just jumping right in. I have hours of audio to sift through. Let's see. Not too much actually. So I actually shot two different types of video. I got horizontal and I also got some vertical. So it I tried to sync it as much as possible. There were times where I didn't record one camera and was recording on the other one and vice versa. So there are some that were only caught on, you know, one device versus the other, but no big deal. Let's see. I kind of want to see if I can record both at the same, or not record, sorry, edit both at the same time. Like, I feel like I might as well. So let's see about that. I'll start with the horizontal. Add a video track. Probably another track as well. So we'll call this one horizontal. And then we'll call this one H audio. And then we'll call this one voice, and that will be for the speeches and such. Add another video track, call this one vertical. and then we'll add another audio track. Insert audio track. I'll call this one the audio. Okay. So now, just for my sake, let's make the vertical yellow and the horizontal print, and just make the audio blue. Fuck it. Alright. So, this is opening, and we made the save file. Make sure you're saving often. I'm gonna actually try to open up the video broadcast again because I do kind of need that to work. We cannot find a microphone. Make sure your microphone is connected. Well, that's an absolute lie. Okay. Wrong app. It looks exactly what I'm saying. This was the first clip that I shot. Now, did I shoot a vertical with this? Generally, that's not how I want it to start. I want to start with something more inviting. Okay, this might be something. Check your microphone connection, restart broadcast. If you continue to see this error, restart the application. Alright, no video broadcast. So the audio might not be that great this straight, but I will work on that next one. So, bear with me on that. Appreciate it. I know I was having some gimbal issues in the beginning. Okay, that's what I figured out, okay. Yeah, I did have some gimbal issues, but we're good. So this symbol just means video only. This means audio only. So sometimes I just don't want to deal with any of the audio. So that's what we do there. I like to generally start on the 30-second mark, just because you never know, you know, if you need to push things back or forward or anything like that. It just allows the flexibility to do so. What clip number was that? It was 8654. Now, let's see. You know, it's good when the client doesn't mind the wait time. I just had a wedding client just telling me that they loved the video, and pretty much just said it was worth the wait. That's always good. Definitely not ideal, but hey, I will take that. Always working on improving my turnaround times, and that's something that can be difficult sometimes. So, I mean, here we are. I shot this video this weekend. What is it? Tuesday, and I'm starting it, so that's not terrible, right? We're improving somehow. Now, I think this is one of those clips that I did not record in vertical, but I did record in horizontal. I had the phone mounted on top of the on top of my regular camera. So, is that a corrupt shot? Am I seeing like this shit go black, or is this like my computer? Nah. I think it's just my computer. Okay. So sometimes the preview's wacky. They'll make you scared and think that your clip actually didn't come out the way it should, but that is definitely oh, I think that nope, that is a corrupt shot. You know? Oh, I see. So this is Vegas Pro. This is not Adobe. Not sure if you picked that up on or not already. For those who don't know, Vegas is a competitor of Adobe. And Adobe likes to use MOVs. I was just looking at the MOV, so I have to make sure that I'm using the MP4 of the files that I intend to use. That won't have a problem. As you can see, no corruption. The colors actually look a little bit better too. So, just drop that on here. And another thing that I wanted to do with these shots is kind of like do a comparison, you know, like a regular camera versus DSLR, you know. I feel like that is a fun comparison that is often made. Is this the same shot? I believe it is. And the phones also have a stabilizer. So like this had like, I don't even know. I think this is when I was having my stabilizer issues, which isn't fun, but we adapt. I just want to see if this is the same clip. Yes, it is. Okay. So now, just for funsies, I'm going to line this up properly. It's already, for the most part, not really actually. I want this to be exact. So there we go. Now we're rocking. So I'm just going to group these together just so that way they are moving together. I'll put that aside because I don't need that right now. I'll actually put it over here because I don't know how many I'll need. Maybe I should just focus on one version at a time. I'm getting that vibe, so let's do that. Good little intro piece. Put that aside for now. Music is a huge thing, so I haven't figured out what I'm going to do for music yet. And even if the clips look rough raw, that's why we smoothing it out. We gotta cook it a little bit. So don't judge too soon. What was I trying to do here? That's another thing when you're videotaping and going through footage. You gotta kind of like go back in time and remember what your thought process was at the time of recording the specific clip. because it can be confusing if you don't have any context. So sometimes, I didn't do it in this case, but sometimes I'll actually even talk to myself into the camera and give myself notes, especially if it's like a really, really long shoot. Like if it's like a long 6 to 10 hour wedding day, I'll literally just talk into my camera, because then I'll be able to hear it on the playback. You know what? This is a good time to actually figure out music, because we don't want to get too far in. We can't really do anything because music is literally key. So let's add in another audio track just for music. And we gotta figure out a vibe. Now, of course, you can always do copyrighted music. I don't like to do that, only because I've had, instances where I'll create a video to a specific copyrighted song, and I can only post it in limited places. So, sometimes Instagram will just wanna fuck with you.
When I saw you.
Is this okay? It is working. I just have to keep checking that this mic's working. So the instrumental version actually might not be bad. Let's listen to that a little more. Oh, sorry, I was muted. So I said I actually really like that. Not 100% sold yet. Don't always go with your first choice, but it's got all the, check marks. It's happy, laid back, and it's a little energetic. It is definitely upbeat. So I saved it for now, and we'll just keep searching. So let's continue. What is this?
Baby, no te preocupes más nada. Si se acaba el tiempo, lo acepto ya. Pero nada, al siguiente, solamente si me quiere a mí. Maybe we'll go with the flow. Baby, let's go with the flow. Sigue la corriente, y disfruta del viaje. Sigue la corriente, saborea cada detalle. Y yo, libre de tu amor, lo sé.
But it seems like it just wanted to be difficult for a second. I believe my mic is working now. Yeah, hello? Cool. Alright, so mic is working again. Let's try again. Think of this one. Might be working, or do I have to put my fucking face in it? 'Cause it's like only reading sometimes. Alright. Let's continue.
Searching for solutions in the silence, but I'm here, I'm here.
So it's not quite there. I'm going to maybe add more to our moods, our categories, whatever you want to call it. Let's see. Let's try euphoric. See what that comes up with. So I said it was only like 90% not cheesy music. So that was an example of the 10%. I think I was right on with that ratio too, because that probably was the 10th song that we played. But hey, I didn't say it was 100%. I said 90. Don't hate me. All right, we're gonna continue. I have to see how that starts up.
Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. The sun is getting warmer. Oh, when we soar away among the clouds. The sky is just a border. Oh, when we're floating up like helium.
I don't hate it actually. So I'm gonna keep this one to the side. They say, do what you think will work first, and then try what you know won't work, because you may be surprised. And I always live by that. So, and I have surprised myself many times.
The money that I spent last night with my friends was worth it.
Okay, so I think when it said euphoric, I think it's like thinking of raves. I'm not talking about drugs. I want something for a promo and an event. Let's try. Oh, let's try eccentric. Yeah, not much to say. Let's just see what happens. I like that one. That one actually has my attention fully. So we have 3. I'm gonna do one more because I know that this process is not that fun to watch, but it is a very important process of editing a video. So you know, if you came here to figure out what it takes to edit a video, this is a big part of it. Let's see. I mean, it was fun, but it's not what we're looking for. I'm actually also, if you guys are wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm going to actually, I forgot to tell people that I am currently streaming. I told them I was starting soon. I don't know if people think I'm still just like waiting at the start screen. So just to see how many more people we can grab, even though I'm pretty sure I only have 1 right now, which I appreciate. Thank you. Probably doesn't have an account though. I haven't gotten any comments yet. So this one would actually be something more of like a try what you don't think will work type of example, because that's a very aggressive beat, but depending on how we pace it, I think we could actually use that. So let's get done with the music. I think we have enough music at the time, at this point. So let me see here. Are we good? Audio's good? Okay. So let's try one of them. Let's just go from there. So we go back. Okay, I'll just go this way. And music. Okay. 4 options. Okay. 4 options. We have these few clips here. So what we can do is just go through each one. Oh, I can actually stop my recording and yeah. All right. I will post that in a second. Sorry, give me 1 second. Just gotta let people know what's going on. That's really all. Okay. I appreciate you. Alright. So what do we got?
Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing loud.
That's not actually bad. That's not a bad one. Alright, here's what we'll do. We're gonna dupe this bitch. Duplicate. So we have 4 songs. So what's that? 3 empty slots. Alright, so we'll put this one here. Put this one here. We'll put this one here. Okay. So we'll make all music green. Just for organization. And then we'll mute these. And I'm not editing anything yet. We're just trying to get a vibe for flow, pace, vibe, you know, that whole thing. So don't think this is the end all. You know, this is obviously an evolving work in progress. Let's see.
Funny how the story goes, little hope, but big.
Okay, I will edit a little bit. Just a little bit.
Funny how the story goes, little hope, but bigger dream. Funny how the story goes, little hope, but bigger dreams.
Oh man. I actually want to see something. How bad was the clip? Because, like, it's so interesting, right? So, let's just focus on the iPhone clip, right? So, looks pretty damn smooth, right? Right, of course. iPhones have image stabilization. Let me show you how much of a difference that makes. Because this is on the same stabilizer, mind you. So, you know, what can you do, huh? I can tell you what we can do. So we can actually extend these. So we want them close to 40. So I'll make that one 40 and I'll make this one 40. So I have a keybind on my on this device here. This is my trusty dock. This allows me to, you know, scrub, do all kinds of cool things. Yeah, just trust me, it does all kinds of cool things, okay? But makes the editing process faster nonetheless. So if you have a shitty, shaky video like that was, all you gotta do is throw some slow-mo on that bitch. We got the slow-mo. This is embarrassing. Hold on. This is freezing. I will be right back. Probably doesn't have an account though. I haven't got an account. Are we back? Are we in it? Okay. God damn, I'm sorry. Sometimes it's a little bit harder than it should be to get this fucking program back up. I'm sorry. All right. Cool. We're okay. Now I'm getting feedback because my preview is also going. Okay, we're good now. Oh man. So I apologize about that. I had a lot of tabs running, a lot of background programs going, and that's what kicked me out. But we're back. We're back now. I'm also just trying to let others know that I am still streaming. So give me 1 second. Okay, sorry, awkward silence. 1 second. Okay, I posted it. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right. Where were we? Right, dealing with the shaky footage here. Also, I gotta whoop. Now we're back. Okay. So this was part of the same rig, but had its own issues. So that is pretty standard shaking though. So we can easily just throw some stabilizer. Sorry, some stabilizer on there. Get some water. Whew. Okay, now let's see how that came out. Hopefully it didn't come out shit. Go audio, auto. Okay. Now which do we like better?
Funny how the story goes, little hope. Funny how the story goes, little.
So we can cut right there. And then I can actually add the second part of this. So probably start that like right here. Throw that here. I will need to reinitiate the stabilizer. To run that. So we're gonna see how that looks. I like this song so far, but we will have to go through the other ones just to make sure. We might fall in love though, but we'll see.
Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams.
So right there's another switch. So I can actually redo the stabilization again. So with like the longer the stabilized clip is, the more complications you tend to have, just because the camera has to compensate for more information. So if you keep shortening it, you know, usually stabilizer should be the last thing, but I'm also still trying to get a vibe of how I want this all to fit together. So that's my excuse.
Little hope but bigger dreams.
All right. I just want to get like 3 clips in just so we can get a real vibe of what we're looking for, you know.
They try to bring.
Always gotta have the cuts on time.
Funny how.
Maybe I'll even swoop in.
Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring.
Not bad. Let's see what the next one offers. I'll try to have it at least start on the same time. Okay. Nah, not really feeling it. Let's see what we got. Something about that one, I don't know. Okay, those little like ow, like I really feel like I could do something with that, like do some kind of like either quick outtake or like a quick cutaway. I feel like this one gives me a bit more like open canvas, if you will, because the music and the video really have to come like hand in hand. So like you can't just be like, oh, I can just make up for a bad song, or oh, I can just make up for a bad video. Like they'll both weigh each other down. So you really want to make sure that it's as in sync as possible. And I honestly feel like that one I would have a lot of fun with, like the cuts and stuff. So I'm strongly thinking that one. I don't like the second one, but let's just listen to the fourth one before we start deleting anything. Let's bring the drop in. I think that'll be a more accurate representation of what we're looking for. That's not the drop. Let's bring the actual drop in. Do you see how the music just changed? Like I didn't touch the clips. Did not touch the clips. But we have 4 completely different vibes just based off that, right? So we got this. Okay. Let's see this one. I love that one. It's just like it's laid back, but it's still kind of energetic. It's got like a really interesting character to it too. Anyways, next one, just so you can, for the sake of science. I mean, it's a good vibe, but like, it just doesn't match what we need here, you know. And then last one.
Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams.
All right, so it's definitely between. I'm gonna delete this one. I think we know that one doesn't need to be there. Now let's listen to these three again side by side and see what we think. Okay, I think what I know I'm going to do, because I probably need 2 songs anyway, so I think I'm going to start with... Should I start with the interesting one, or should I start with the one with lyrics? Let me see something really quick. Okay, so I'm just gonna like edit it to like around this really quick. We'll have to add this back in because with this program, when you add a stabilization effect, if you don't delete it and then, you know, retry it, sometimes the cache from the last stabilization will go to the next one. So I just deleted it just to be safe. I don't know, bro. I'm really feeling this fucking beat. I'm gonna keep this one for the first part and then bring this one in on the second part. I think that's what I want to do. I think that's what I'm gonna do. My heart is telling me, run with it. Run with it, baby. All right. So that one should actually last a little longer. I'm glad this program's like running smooth. So it definitely was just all the background programs I had up. This is my first stream. Cut me some slack. I know the audio is not that great. I will fix that for next time. Cut me some slack. Hey Nani, I appreciate you. Hey, first chat, Nani representing. I'm just picking songs. I'm about 80-90% sure I'm gonna start with this one, and then we'll give a second one later down the line. And this is not color graded, so don't take that as the final. So next it needs to be the opening. Yeah. So move that, we'll move this. We want this to be slow-mo, and we'll bring that to the max, about there. So we can probably move this one to about here. So once that comes in, that has to come in strong. So we need to like amp up the party at that point. I'm gonna stabilize this just for my sanity. And I'm also gonna add a pan crop because I feel we could kind of make that zoom a little bit more dramatic. You know. Hey, I appreciate you. Yeah, no, I mean, I did this, you know, so people can learn, you know, if they want to, or if they just want to ask questions, you know, no big deal, no big deal. Take it all in. Oh, wait, pause. You know what I mean, though. All right, so I do want this to be more dramatic because obviously this is the focus of the shot. Sometimes it's hard to tell the orientation of a shot depending on the angle that you're shooting from. But the way I like to take, you know, verify it is if I'm starting the beginning, I use one frame to go back and forth, and that looks actually pretty level to me. But especially with wide angle lenses, you'll get some distortion on the edges. And as you can, I can't even see where I'm pointing. As you can see right here, there's a little bit of distortion on the edge. It is not ever going to line up with this straight line. So if I tried to do that, I would literally drive myself crazy. So what we do is we look at the before and after to kind of dictate whether or not it's actually leveled or not. And what I'm seeing here is there is a slight rotation that needs to be corrected for. Boom. You see? Now, like I was focusing on the G, and now the G looks like it's the same, you know, same way it was in the beginning. So that's how you do that. So now let's see how this looks stabilized. So much better. You know, as a matter of fact, I kind of like this coming in abruptly. Fuck a fade in. Yeah. That fits a lot better. So actually, hold on. Okay, that needs to end sooner. So I based that length in the beginning off of the previous song. So now that we have a new one, that needs to end sooner, and we will restabilize. So that way it kind of fits a more tighter flow. Hey, okay. So that kind of froze a little bit. Please don't crash. I'm praying that my program does not crash right now. Give it 1 second. You'll know if it did if you see "Be Right Back." Still optimizing all of this, okay? Still optimizing all of this. Okay, don't hate me. We're back. We're back. We're back again. We're back again for the third time. Thank you for whoever is still here. Appreciate you. If no one is here, get some peace and quiet. Just joking. Please comment if you're here. I'm just in the zone right now, but I do see my chat, so Okay, anyway, we're back. Let's get back into it. My program is like, I'm definitely gonna need to optimize a lot more. Hopefully the next stream is a little more smooth. But you know, it's not bad. We're not doing too bad. Let me just check how we're looking here.
It's not actually bad. It's not a bad one.
Okay. We're good. So, let's get back into it. Okay. Bam, boom. So there needs to be two different clips that bring that in. That's an important one. I'm just experimenting. Give me my space real quick. Okay. I actually want this one to speed up, if you don't mind. That was quick stabilization. Slowing that one down. You see what I mean? Like, I really feel like that little that whatever that sound is, it is opening up some possibilities. That blank space is going to be filled in with two different clips. I need to figure out what that's going to be, but they have to be clips that aren't too important, but ones that definitely add something, of course. Let's see. People walking by. I'm gonna be honest, if this crashes one more time, I'm gonna have to call it a night, because I can't keep pushing through if it's not optimized. I just have to take the L, and then next time I'll do better. I will be honest, it's not looking good right now though. Okay. Oh. It didn't crash. All right, so it is definitely, I can feel how much slower this program is. Obviously, it doesn't look that bad. It's not terribly slow, but damn, this computer is chugging right now. I forgot how many videos I got of the cake. Ooh, that one's, I like that. I like that motion. We'll switch some stuff out. I won't keep that video. I'll do this one. I like this one better anyway. Alright. I am just cropping and adjusting. Nothing too fancy. And then I can throw some stabilization on it after I put in slow or fast. I think I wanted it fast. Yeah. All right. As a matter of fact, I feel like this is too important of a clip. So I will stabilize this, but I'll put it in slow motion. And we will find a better place for that. Tell me that does not look like a totally different clip. Okay. Let's see here. What do we got? Yeah, something that's like important but not too important. Oh, tell me these shots. These shots are dumb hard for no reason. Like, come on. Come on, bro. Like, what? Hold up. That shit is grimy. No one needed to do that. Let me start like right here. Fire. No stabilization, no adjustment, no nothing. Just slow that bitch down and boom, we got that. All right, I'm gonna keep that one aside as well. A lot of this is just like fitting puzzle pieces together because you don't just want to have the clips go in the way that you shot them, because that doesn't necessarily have a flow. That's just a sequence of events. You want to attach things together that have either the same vibe, same momentum, same like energy. Things like that matter in terms of getting a flow going with your video. Excuse me. Let's see. Here's something important, but not too important. Because we all know what event it is. That was more for the public eye. Yeah, that's what we need. That's what we need. Okay. So then on that second drop is when we throw in this right here. Because like these were more like accents that were meant to advise the public that was there, and I could always bring it back around if I really do want to show it off for a longer period of time. But what it does is, if anyone is curious, I mean, you can always pause it. It's a video at the end of the day. So you see what I mean? I kind of want to even like add like a frame of flashes. So okay, wrong direction. So The flash would have to be here. Hey, you always try what you think would work, and then you try what you don't think will work. So now we know that that doesn't look that great, so we don't use it. So I need something there. Something there. Something along the same line. Merch. Obviously you can't buy the merch from the video, so that was we don't have to spend too much time on it. And of course we can bring it back, because I did take multiple angles, so we could always come back and, you know, get one of those angles. So let's actually crop in on that. Make that more of a focus. Boom. And then we can zoom in a little more. And then what we can do is actually throw some stable on this. But before we do that, we want to make sure it's at 24 frames, because we don't want it to have too much data. And that was it. Ooh, you see what I mean? It's energy, bro. It's about energy. All right. So this actually that gave me an idea to kind of add some more zoom energy to these shots. So you got to go back and forth. You never just go in a straight line. And this actually needs to be corrected, because that looks a little off. There we go. We'll bring that over here. See? Like, those zooms actually did a lot. Okay. It's getting somewhere. We getting somewhere. We getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. And hey, this is still all subject to change. That's the beauty of film, is you can always go back. You can get more ideas as you go, but sometimes that can be a pain, because you might have to redo a lot. That's the whole struggle, though, you know. Love and hate. So there's something bugging me. I think it's the angle. Very slight, but I needed that. Bro, that shit looks dumb hard. Oh my god. I think I want to add a little bit of a zoom to this too. Zooms are fun, man. Oh. So it's not responding. Please don't crash. This is why you save constantly. I save constantly, so I'm not worried about losing any data. I'm more so worried about having to stop the stream. But again, I will optimize better next time. When this little hourglass thing is up, it's not a good sign. Okay. I'm not going to wait any longer. Yeah. So we're crashed. Hey, you know what? Thank you guys. I appreciate you joining my first stream. If there is anyone even left, if not, oh well. You'll see this on the VOD. Tune in next time though. I will definitely have my shit more optimized, and we'll we'll just take it from there. So I appreciate it. I don't have an outro yet. I'll get that next time. Peace out. Oh, actually, I haven't been on YouTube in a minute. Film on. Peace out. I'll see you guys next time.